Hi, my name is Niloufar Ansari. I'm a postdoc at Monash Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences in Australia. I'm working with targeted nanoparticle drug delivery systems. I'm also an editorial board member of HubLE. Today, on behalf of HubLE, I am interviewing Hayley Sabol, who's presenting her work at this year's ASBMR virtual meeting. Hi, Hayley. Can you please introduce yourself to HubLE audience?
Hi, my name is Hayley Sabol, and I'm a first-year PhD student at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences. And I work in a lab doing cell biology and cancer biology research, mainly looking at Notch signaling in multiple myeloma.
So you're presenting at this year's ASBMR. Tell us more about your work.
Yeah, so I'm presenting a poster, and I had an oral presentation at the Cancer Symposium. So we look at autocrine and paracrine Notch signaling in the multiple myeloma tumor microenvironment, and we specifically look at the contribution of Notch receptor 3 and its contribution to myeloma cell proliferation, gene expression, and the osteoclastogenic potential of the myeloma cells. So in this study, we knocked out Notch receptor 3, and we looked at the role that Notch receptor 3 has in myeloma cell proliferation. And we found that Notch receptor 3 does play a major role in increasing myeloma cell proliferation, and it also influences the osteoclastogenic potential of the myeloma cells. And we also looked at the communication between myeloma cells and osteocytes and the role that Notch receptor 3 plays in that. And we found that Notch receptor 3 does play a large role in this communication. And we found that in vivo, Notch receptor 3, when we knock out Notch receptor 3, the tumor grows less, and there's less osteolytic bone disease.
Oh, that's so cool. So what do you think would be the big picture of this finding in further research or in clinical trials?
So we just found that Notch receptor 3 does play a large role in the communication between myeloma cells and cells of the tumor microenvironment. And this does have potential therapeutic, like in the future, possibly targeting specifically Notch receptor 3 in patients with myeloma.
Oh, that's so cool. And you're having both oral presentation and poster. Well done. So how was the virtual conference? How did you find virtual conference compared to in person this year?
So it is definitely very different having to record my presentation. And I did have, I'm sure many people did have some issues recording their presentation. For me personally, I had a lot of background noise, and I actually had my neighbor's dog barking the entire time when I was recording the presentation. So I had to actually do it multiple times and edit it a lot. But I mean, I guess since I am a first year PhD student, it is very convenient with it being online, so I don't have to miss school and stuff, but it is definitely different than it being in person.
Yeah, it's going to be so different. And I think they're both advantage and disadvantage. Like all of us miss face-to-face connections, but there are some features of the virtual that everybody can enjoy. Like they have different groups. You can listen again and you can ask questions. So those are some benefits that this year we have. So my last question is about next step of your career. You're still early, it's first year PhD, but what's your plan for study and after that?
I'm really not 100% sure what I want to do. I mean, I'll figure that out along the way. I'm still in my first semester, still doing lab rotations. So I guess I do eventually, in 5 or so years, want to graduate. And then we're actually planning on publishing this work in the near future. So that's more of a short-term goal.
Good luck. We look forward to hear more about your work and your group. And thanks for taking time and accepting our invitation for interview. Thank you.